Finn Balor's not on the card?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my pal Alex and Feisty Pants.
Good morning! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. We are doing picks for Great Balls of Fire! Feisty Pants is at the camp. He's at the YMCA during the week. And this is the first video in the new hotness! Is this the coolest thing you ever seen in your life? It ranks up there pretty good. I got rear-ended in the Accord, and it was just it was just time to trade up. So I ended up getting the Jetta instead of the Accord, and instead of fixing the Accord, I should say. It was just, they're like, nah, we can't. It's too much. And I'm like, no problem here. So they put me in a new Jetta, and life is great. All right, so Great Balls of Fire. It's a pay-per-view. I mean, Great Balls of Fire to me was that song by Jerry Lee Lewis, and then there was like a movie about it, and then Great Balls of Fire, and then there was quotes here and there, oh, Great Balls of Fire, oh, Jerry Lee Lewis. No, it's a WWE pay-per-view because Vince McMahon said so, not Stone Cold. And Finn Balor is not on the card? Like, not even versus Guitar Dude? You know what I'm saying? Guitar Hero, what the hell is his name? Isaiah Thomas? That's not it. That's a football player. What the hell do I know? I'm like, come on. I mean, he just came out and he cost Finn Balor that match or something. And, cost him that distraction. Not even a pre-show. Not even anything. And not even either of them, for that matter, on the card. You just got this guy walking out playing the guitar in the middle of matches. Like, freaking do something with him already. However, on the pre-show, the kickoff show, whatever you want to call it, Akira Tazawa takes on Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, for the cruiserweight title. Of all the people, even Austin Aries, 3 times in a row, I thought could defeat Neville. I think Akira Tazawa has a solid shot at defeating Neville for the title. However, I just feel Neville's going to hold on to it. Because then what do you do with Neville if he loses the title? Do you bump him up to the, to the regular weights where he used to be? Or do you have, like, the series of rematches and get him back the title? Or what do you do? I don't even know what you do. But I want to go with Akira Tazawa at this point. Seth Rollins is fighting Bray Wyatt. I cannot stand Bray Wyatt. I know everybody loves Bray Wyatt. I feel they have just misused him to the extent where now it's like, what's he doing this time? I feel for Bray Wyatt. I do. I wanted to see him do better. I thought, the whole Wyatt family mysteriousness, and, they appear out of here, they appear out of nowhere, then they disappear, and then they're back there, and then they're on the screen, and then they're up your butt, and then it's like, oh, it's Bray Wyatt. But now he's just in your face too much, and he goes up against everybody and loses. So it's like, I don't care what he's talking about. I don't even care what he preaches. I just fast forward through that shit because, I mean, if you can't beat The Undertaker, you can't beat anybody. Anybody. Why is he going to beat Seth Rollins at this pay-per-view? Great Balls of Fire! So Seth Rollins there. Sheamus and Cesaro defend their tag titles against the Hardy Brothers in a 30-minute Iron Man match. I am really looking forward to this because I cannot wait to see I don't know why I paused there. I can't wait to see Sheamus and Cesaro win this because if anyone is an Iron Man, fucking Sheamus and Cesaro are. You can't beat those guys. The Hardy Boys, they're like 80 years old. They're gonna be winded after 15 minutes. Oh, I can't even kick out of a 3 count because I'm old. Trust me, I know. Everybody take 5 seconds to laugh about that. Miz and the Miztourage. The Miztourage. Curtis Axel looking like his best Arn Anderson Halloween costume back on Raw this week. And Bo Dallas looked like the white Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Super. Bo Dallas. Not Superfly. Like, really? I mean, did you see that bandana thing he had going? That was awful. I don't know what the hell those guys are thinking. And he really, Curtis Axel, he looked I thought it was Arn Anderson. I was like, why is Arn Anderson out in the ring for Miz TV? Oh, it's Curtis Axel. The Miz defends against Dean Ambrose. I can't wait for Dean Ambrose to beat the crap out of him because I am tired of the Miz. I will vote against the Miz every goddamn day of the week because I can't stand the Miz. He is probably the nicest guy in real life. However, he plays his job 150 million% to the T because he is the most hated bad guy in all of the WWE, possibly in every wrestling league combined. Miz, number one bad guy. So going with Dean Ambrose there, that was my what the fuck moment of Raw Monday night. Alexa Bliss taking on Sasha Banks for the to defend the women's title. I like Sasha Banks here. I think Alexa Bliss has had a good run. She's had a lot of ins and outs, and I feel Sasha Banks, maybe she's been healthy enough now to hold a title for longer than getting injured for it. Because, if you remember back and forth with Charlotte, how they used to go back and forth all the time, it's because Sasha was always getting hurt. So they're like, oh, give it back to Charlotte. So I think Sasha Banks might actually pull this off. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. I did not see this coming. I was like, how are they gonna break up Enzo and Cass? They're like best buddies. They've been best. That's their gimmick, is that they're best buddies. But Enzo came out this week and he gave what a performance in that promo he gave. Holy crap. I was impressed. He may not have a chance against Big Cass because, Big Cass, he's Big Cass and Enzo is the little guy, kind of like how I am. And, maybe he wins on some technical difficulty. Maybe he gets whooped. But at least he went out there and stood up for himself. So fuck you, Cass. I'm just kidding. But Big Cass, I don't see him losing this. His overall size, there was the whole Rey Mysterio beat every big guy in the WCW back in the day. No one cares. But no, I don't care. I know there's a lot of people out there that like Rey Mysterio. I couldn't stand him. But I'm going to go with Big Cass here. Then there's the two big matches of the night. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match where you have to beat your opponent up, throw him in the back of the ambulance, and slap the ambulance so the driver pulls away. Unless they're doing the driving. I don't know. That part was unclear to me. But I feel Roman Reigns is going to have to walk away with this because you got to make him look strong. I don't care. Put it in an ambulance match and have, make it a good fight. I don't care. I'm expecting a nice brawl, beat the crap out of each other, and then in the very end, Roman Reigns is going to kick him into the ambulance and slap the door, and the ambulance pulls away. Winner, Roman Reigns. Which brings us to the main event. I don't know. Does it bring us to the main event? It brings us to the championship defending. I'm going to start that part over. It brings us to Brock Lesnar defending his title against Samoa Joe since I don't know when. Since when he won it? When was the last time Brock Lesnar was in the ring? I can't remember. It was too long ago. But Samoa Joe, or as Roman Reigns says, Samoa Joe. He says it weird. I kind of prefer it. I got to learn how to say it. But I feel Samoa Joe has a legit chance at beating Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe is a goddamn maniac in the ring. I love it. I gave Samoa Joe a lot of hate for hurting Seth Rollins when he first came up to the roster. But, I got over it. Give it time. You get over anything. Almost. Samoa Joe for the title right here. That is the picks of this guy right here. I'm going to be busy all weekend. Pokemon Go, we do the Pokemon Go, me and the boy, and Uncle Scott, the original champ. They are kicking off their anniversary event later today. It's just like, here's Pokemon Go, come play it. I'm ready. I'm going to play all goddamn weekend long. It's going to be great. That's all I got.